Hey, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today we're going to do a video of vehicles that we have recently received in the last 2 weeks. We have about 50 more units on the way. These units here are units that we have in our inventory that I videoed previously as new arrivals. So I'm not going to spend any time really showing those to you because I've already done that. What I want to do today is what I've been doing as we get new arrivals in, and that is to just give you a cursory review of what has come in and um, and basically just to keep you up to speed with where we're at in regards to our inventory. So these, again, are kind of the tail end here. This is um, the tail end of what we have already in our inventory for sale. And now I'm going to show you something that will be just as new for me as it is for you, because I I have not seen these myself. Let's see, because I just got in recently, and so I'm not familiar with them. Ooh, nice. Ooh, wow. You see what happens, why I sound so surprised or like oohing and awing, is because when I shop for a truck and buy a truck, I try to do my job and then move on. I don't think about it until I see it here on the ground. This is a jumbo 5-speed 4-wheel drive, high and low, with diff lock. And this has, am I seeing it right? 42,000, yep, kilometers, which is like 27,000 miles. And that right there tells us a lot. I'm not, I mean, but that, oh man, look how straight that is. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's so nice. It's so nice. Look at that. Oh man. Wow. Okay, I am not going to do this for all the other trucks, but this one is special. Okay, keep going. This is my assistant, Finley. Hello, Finley. That is my workhorse. I've delivered, it has to be thousands of trucks because we've been in business for, I guess, 11 years now, and that has been my primary delivery vehicle. And we do deliver most of our vehicles because most people don't have trailers. It's tough because diesel is so, everything's expensive, but diesel fuel costs so much more now than it used to. But we charge as little as possible. We charge $2 per mile one way. So if you're 200 miles away, it's $400. Obviously not a moneymaker. Okay, so here's the first of our new arrivals. We've got a four-wheel drive Mitsubishi and a four-wheel drive Suzuki. I don't have time to start opening all the doors because if I do that, you'll see. You'll see. There's just no way because there's so many of them. I'm just gonna keep my word and go up the line here. Daihatsu, four-wheel drive. I can at least do that. Subaru, four-wheel drive. Daihatsu, four-wheel drive. Had a magnet on it at one point. That's just dirt beneath the magnet. A Honda four-wheel drive, 5-speed. Honda four-wheel drive. Man, these are nice. I knew these were going to be nice. This is a dump. This is a Suzuki dump. The bed looks really, really rusty, but what that is, guys, is surface rust. When you look carefully, I don't know if you can see it, but there's no rust through anywhere, which is what matters. You do have some surface rust, but that's normal on a work vehicle. It doesn't have holes. That's what really matters. Oh, I'm getting back into opening the door. I'm going to get right back out of that. Here's a bed that also has the paint rubbed off the tops of the ribbing, which induces surface rust. So this is a Suzuki. Oh, I have this thing for Corollas. I don't know. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. I just love these little Toyota Corollas because they're just such excellent vehicles. Talk about good on gas. Right-hand drive. That's it. It's a Toyota Corolla. My kids just drove one to Florida, Fort Myers, Florida, and back, and they spent, I don't know, $100 in gas or something like that. I think that was one way though. And so here's another Suzuki. Here's a Mitsubishi. Wow, there's extremely nice Daihatsu. Four-wheel drive. All these are four-wheel drive. Okay, let's go back. Let's check these out. Drinking some coffee here. Pardon my slurping sound. This is a Daihatsu four-wheel drive. Really interesting because it's blue and it is not chalky. So this is probably the first blue vehicle I've ever seen that's not chalky. And chalky just means the sun chalked out the paint a little bit. But, oh, it's so dark in here. I can't read the mileage. I'm going to try to turn on, but I see a 0 and then a something. So I know. And when you look at the seats, you can, and the fact that the paint isn't chalky, that really, it intrigues me. Ooh, dirty. Little surface rust right there. But, okay, And here is a Daihatsu 4-wheel drive with diff lock. Not all diff lock Daihatsus say climber, but some of them do. So if it says climber, it's definitely a diff lock. But just because it doesn't say climber doesn't mean it's not a diff lock. Diff lock is a very unusual option, but I get calls from people like, I gotta have 4-wheel drive and I gotta have diff lock. And they never use it because it's not that necessary. It is sometimes. Like I talked to a guy, here's a Suzuki, real pretty carry. I talked to a guy who owns a quarry and he gets in the gravel pit. And he's one of the few. I said, okay, diff lock would be good for you because he's always running around in that super soft gravel. And I could see where the diff lock would be helpful in that situation, but usually it's not necessary. Here is a Honda 4-wheel drive. Here is a real pretty, I mean, they're all pretty. I haven't seen any body damage yet on anything. Here's a real pretty Daihatsu Hi-Jet, a Suzuki. Man, that must be crazy buying all these mini trucks. It's just what I do now. I've gotten to where I know how to sift out the bad ones. You got to know which auction houses exaggerate. There's 111 of them, and some of them will hide stuff. They're like in cahoots with the seller, and then when you get it, it's like, oh man. So we're very careful in that respect. But we've gotten good at buying these and sifting through the garbage and trying to only get good stuff. This is a Subaru. This guy, their rubber bed rail cap or tailgate cap was falling off. It needs a good spray glue. But that's what that tape is for, to hold it on. Subaru. And a Daihatsu. Boy, I'm taking too long. Okay. This video is going to be so long. This truck here appears to have been repainted. I don't know, but I don't know. Actually, it doesn't feel like it. That feels like a factory paint job. It is a factory paint job. Yeah, it's just dirty. And it's got surface rust here. But that is a nice standard. Got a little dent right there. Suzuki 5. I don't know if it's a 5-speed or a 4-speed. This is a Suzuki Carry 4-wheel drive. A Suzuki Carry 4-wheel drive. Again, surface rust means it was used. Suzuki Carry 4-wheel drive. And there's so many things about these vehicles, like, that I'm not recognizing, like the interior. I'm not looking at really even the beds. Suzuki 4-wheel drive, but they're nice. They're nice. It's beautiful. Here is a Mitsubishi 4-wheel drive. Really nice looking bed. I don't know if you can see the same thing I see because you are seeing it on camera, but that is very, very clean. It's just paint rubbed off. Good looking truck. Okay, here is Daihatsu. Boy, our mechanic's going to be busy changing the oil and checking the fluids. And then they have to be test driven. This is a Daihatsu with air conditioning. Doesn't mean the air works, but okay. Curiosity. does work. The air works in this vehicle. 5-speed. Okay, this is a Subaru. Real pretty. A Suzuki. Suzuki's and Daihatsus made more mini trucks than anyone else. And Honda, 4-wheel drive. Another Honda, 4-wheel drive. I hope you guys aren't watching this and saying, oh, this video is useless. But I just want to show you, our inventory. But I know I'm not doing a thorough job because it's the numbers that we've gotten. The key in my, there's only 24 hours in the day, but you can only do so much. The key, though, the number one most important thing is to get good inventory. If you don't do that, you're shot. You might as well not be in the business. And there's so many people bringing in garbage now. People jumping in the business saying, I want to import mini trucks. And I hear the craziest stories. People selling a Honda like that right there for $17,000. No lie. It's God's honest truth. And, but unsuspecting people think, oh, that's a good deal. A side-by-side costs $32,000. So I'll pay $17,000 and get a deal. Well, that's like, it's like criminal. But I hear these stories and I don't really like talking about them, but it does happen. And that Honda, by the way, has fog lights, which is kind of neat. There's a Suzuki. There's a Suzuki. I love Suzukis. They're great. They're just simple. Like Mitsubishis. Mitsubishis are also very straightforward utilitarian work trucks. This is a Daihatsu Hi-Jet. I think I might have shown you that Mitsubishi already. If not, there it is. I don't think I did. Got a little dent right there. Honda Odyssey. I really like this vintage of the Honda Odyssey. It was a smash hit. I don't know if you guys remember, but these were all over the roads. This particular, I guess you'd say model of the Odyssey or series, this particular series. But it was so reliable. They just ran forever. And I'll bet this has really low miles if I bought it because I like buying these unicorns when I can. It's 0 something, but it's just too dark. Hey, Japanese television or whatever that is. Yeah, it has an antenna on it. But that is so clean. That driver's seat tells you a lot. And so does that sill plate. But it's just so nice. Okay. Oh, I need to get back on target here. Okay, I showed you that. Now we have a Honda 4-wheel drive, a Suzuki 4-wheel drive, a Honda 4-wheel drive. I better be careful about that. I don't know if that's a 4-wheel drive or not. Well, since I said that, let me verify. Because 2-wheel drive. HH3 means 2-wheel drive. But still, that's not a bad thing. A lot of people don't want 4-wheel drive. The 2-wheel drive is, they're going to be doing city driving. A lot of vans, most vans are 2-wheel drive because they tend to be driven on asphalt. And the 2 or 3 days a year you have snow, you just don't drive it. And beautiful dump Mitsubishi. Wow, that is really clean. It's a dump. I remember I had a Mitsubishi dump last time I did a video, and it was so insanely nice. I'll never forget that. It was the nicest dump I ever had. But that, I mean, my word. Look at that bed. It said they didn't use it. That's what that means right there. Oh, and the driver's seat is unscathed. For a dump, people, that is just unheard of. And here is another Mitsubishi. Let's see what's under that plywood. Oh, a beautiful bed. Very nice. And another Mitsubishi. And here oh, that's the van. I already did that one. Mitsubishi. Four-wheel drive. These are all four-wheel drive. This is a four-wheel drive. And I think this is my last one. So there you go, guys. There is a summary of our mini trucks, and that is as basic as a human being can be. There's no detail. I guess on that jumbo, I was so surprised about that. But my take on this inventory, just right off the cuff, is that it's beautiful. I knew it was going to be nice because I've really upped my standards. I used to be picky, but now I'm even more picky. My guy in Japan is getting better. I'm getting more selective. And so therefore, our end result is better. I am paying a lot more for mini trucks. So, I mean, there's just no question that I'm paying a lot more. I mean, in some cases, I'm paying triple. Sometimes I pay quadruple, but in many cases, I pay triple, and I'm almost always paying double for a mini truck. And then there's the 25% tariff, and then there's customs, and then there is will there be anything wrong with it? And 40% of the time there is. However, we're prepared to deal with all that, and we do service them with full synthetic oil. We got the law passed in North Carolina making these street legal. The governor signed the bill into law, and so now you'll get a title, and you can title the vehicle in North Carolina and most other states as well. You can take the North Carolina title and transfer it. I don't make any guarantee about this state, that state, because that's just beyond my knowledge. But, usually things work out fine. But you do want to do your due diligence and make sure that, or ask me. And if I'm sure, hey, that state's not a problem, I'll tell you. But if I'm not sure, I'll tell you that too, and just say, hey, I'm just not sure about that state, like Montana. I don't know. But Texas, I know, is a thumbs down. You cannot do street legal in Texas. But anyway, I'm very pleased with these trucks. I hope that this video has been helpful for you. And I don't know how many there are. There's a lot. They're all tucked away in the woods here. My transporter has really been very keen. I'll guarantee you one's going in there. That's a great little parking spot. And we have like 50 more on the way that are here in the United States. And those will be arriving. It's more than 50. Let me think. It's 28 and I think 32. And plus he has a truckload of 12. 28 and 32 is 52, 60. Plus the 12 is 72. Plus he has another probably 10 at that port. So 82. So yeah, actually guys, I have, now that I've counted, I have over 80 trucks still having yet to be delivered. I guessed 50, but you know, I was off by 32. And but thanks for watching our video. If you have any questions, call us. Our telephone number is 336-777-9957. You can email us at sales@mayberryminitrucks.com. You can also check out our website at mayberryminitrucks.com and our YouTube channel. I don't mention that. I don't know why, but you should also check out our YouTube channel and type in Mayberry Mini Trucks, and you will see a plethora of videos. This one you may have found just by clicking on it on our website. And thereby being directed to YouTube. But if you go directly to YouTube and type in Mayberry Mini Trucks, you'll see a lot more of our videos, and they'll be chronologically listed. I think you can type in newest to oldest, or select that drop-down menu, and I think I hear other people say subscribe to our channel. So yeah, subscribe to our channel, and that way you'll know. You can click on it and say, hey, let me check them out, see what they've got new. And hit the like button. I don't know what that does, but the like button is good. If you like it, hit like. And thanks for watching my video.